So, the weather. Let me tell you about it. I love to talk about the weather. One thing about me is Rose is going to talk about the weather. It has decided that it doesn't want to be fall anymore, and now we're back to summer because it's 85 today, and I'm somewhere between cold, confused, and hot. I like it though. We'll deal with this rest of this hair later. You know what? Hair's not my thing. It's not my thing. I like makeup. I want to use this again. And the reason we want to use this, I want to do a smoky eye, and then a lot of you wanted to see the yellow in action. So I'm thinking yellow smoky. I'm excited. I'm having a good time with this one. Oh, and I do have mascara on already, but that's not going to affect where we're going here. Mama wanted to go run some errands and do some shopping. So we had to do what Mama wanted to do. So what you're seeing here is you're seeing a warm transition built in. This is the easiest way to get a transition for black eyeshadow. You could do a cool transition, but cool tones are a little bit more tricky. We'll do a smoky cool toned eye. I'm sure I have one on my saved highlights, but I always try to update everything. But for right now, warm crease, and we're using clean canvas. We're just using a darker shade of it. And just think of this as a built-in transition. It's going to be so much easier this way. And we're just going to tap that about right there. And you can go ahead and take it all over the lid. Now I'm going to take a little bit of a pot concealer, just a concealer that's my actual skin tone. And I'm going to take that and just smooth this top area. Just a tiny amount, and I'm using a C31 to do this. This brush is perfect for detail cream product work. So let's grab our Kylie Batman collection. I can't wait. A lot of you said that you did order it, and it's been a long time since you've ordered from Kylie Cosmetics. And I'm really excited for y'all to get the palette. I really am. Keep me updated. Y'all know I don't steer you wrong. Not over here. We're gonna grab this shade, and I'm gonna grab this on the tip of the brush. And I know most of you are ready for me to, oh Lord, I threw my brush. Y'all are ready for the black eyeshadow, but it's better to go ahead and set the crease, and we're gonna set that with the dark brown. We're still gonna put black here later, but smoky eyes really tend to stay more under control if you build slowly and take your time and use other colors aside from black to begin with. I know that the first thing we want to do is grab the black eyeshadow, start to blend it, but a lot of times. Now, one thing you are going to notice when I relax my eye, you're only able to see that brown just a little bit. And I'm still using the tip of my brush. I haven't picked up any more product. I'm just going to use the tip of my brush just to kind of soften that. Sometimes tilting your head back, you can see this little area through here better. Look at how soft and nice that looks now. Okay, see, not scary. I also cannot stress enough how important it is, especially with these darker colors, to just take your time and press. I'm still pressing my brush. Even though I'm using the tip of the brush, I'm still using it to press it and place it exactly where I want it. And when you do that, you're still able to blend. Especially once we switch to the side of the brush. I watched a tutorial today. Of course, I will never name names. And I understand that we all have different techniques. But the aggressive swiping made shadows that I enjoy not work the way that they are capable of working. And I just don't want y'all to have a palette and not use it and waste that palette when a technique can really help that palette. So now I'm just going to take whatever's left on my brush, and we're going to use the side, and we're just going to start to smooth the dark brown into that base, and that's going to be enough to set it and smooth and transition. I also need to remind you that smoky eyes are mainly about cleanup. Cleanup later is what brings all of this together. Now the next thing we want to do is we want to make sure our lid is very tacky. I'm actually going to grab some more of the base, but what I'm not going to do is worry about through here because I'm going to clean that up and we're going to put yellow there because I just have a fun little bumblebee idea. But I'm going to grab that same base, the clean canvas, and I just want to make sure that this is really nice and tacky. And the reason why is because black eyeshadow, I mean, we all know, no matter what it is, when we start to pack it on the lid, it's going to want to run away. It's going to try to escape. Time of my life. Time of my life. I love it. So I went ahead and I grabbed this shade. Of course, y'all know I'm going to show you. And I loaded this on my brush. There it is. It'll focus. Look at that. It's quite a bit. And I'm just going to go ahead and press that on the outer part. And I guess a little bit in the center. You'll see why I'm leaving this bare in just a second towards the front. Just really press that onto the lid. Trying to make sure it doesn't escape too much there. When you bring it up too close to the brow bone, it can kind of make the eyes look a little bit smaller, especially when we're using such dark shadows. That doesn't pertain to all shadow looks, but when you're using these wildly dark shadows. Now, let me wipe my brush off. By the way, pretty sure that we sold out most of these. This one's still there, which is Sunny Flash, and this is the one that I use. Y'all are out of control, by the way. I promise y'all are gonna love these. And you know, that's what makes our page different, is because if you get it and you're like, oh no, I don't understand it, or I need another way to use it because it's a very spicy price, that's what I'm here for. That's why this page is different. I don't just go, oh yeah, I love this, and then I don't tell you why I love it, and then you buy it, don't understand it, and then I don't help you. I'm here to help. I got a little off track there, but it just excites me for y'all to trust me and to try things. And I know y'all are gonna love that. And again, if you have questions, that's what I'm here for. Wiping this off on Sheila. That should be enough. And now I'm just gonna take the side of my brush, ever so lightly start to tap this. And then you'll notice I'm going to stop and I'm going to look at my shading. I'm using the tip of the brush just to kind of bring this out. Now I'm going to shade with the tip of the brush, still blending. The tip of this brush can continue to blend. That's what I needed. And Gene needs to continue his nap time. Hope I'm not disturbing him. So now I have the smallest amount of the matte black. There's still a sparkle on there. These little sparkles are just going to get on the brush. And I'm going to take that and press it right through here. Just the tiniest amount. We just need a little bit of definition for what we're about to do. Just a smidgy. Okay. And believe it or not, we're actually almost done. Now we're taking clean canvas in the shade Fair. And we're just going to carve this out right here. Gotta get in that natural crease of my eye there. I'm so excited for this. And then I'm just gonna take my finger and just kind of tap it into the black. Easy. The yellow, it's yellowing. Look at how pretty that blend is in between there, and I'm not even done. So we're grabbing the yellow from the palette. And I'm just going to start to pack that onto the lid with an E27 because it fits in here beautifully. And I'm going to use this as our inner corner as well. Look at that yellow. And then just tap it over into the black. That's a makeup good time. And again, I am never going to be that artist that says, oh, fallout, oh no. YouTube had us thinking things were bad when it's about technique. I couldn't get this yellow as vibrant, no matter what yellow it was. I don't care what yellow I am trying to put on my eye. It's called packing on the color, and that's what makes it so vibrant. The tacky base and the packing. the packing of that color onto that tacky base. So please never look at Fallout and go, oh, this is a terrible eyeshadow palette, because I have the best eyeshadow palettes on the market, and with the technique to get this look, you're going to have Fallout. So I'm filming a TikTok while I do this, so I filmed the liner swoosh there, but I figured I'd just fill it in here. Liner swoosh, who knew? Also, I think I might go film how I clean this up, because I feel like that's a helpful video, and that's going to be posted to my main page. So let me go do that. I'll be right back. I just remembered I kind of filmed that video not too long ago, so I'll just do it here. I'll film it another day. I do that. There's time for that. So I'll show y'all. Micellar water. Got to be the pink cap. I know that the pink cap, you can still put makeup on top. There's no oil, and makeup just goes back on top of it perfectly. Never an issue. Grab a C30. This brush is so amazing, not only for lips, concealer, but for cleaning up. Do you see this? You see that? What? Look at that difference already. So just bring that up this way, and then I'm just wiping it on my arm. You can use a makeup towel, but my makeup towel fell on the floor. There we go. That's that for now. Okay, so we're still gonna have to clean this up. That takes foundation. Where we're at right now is a bright yellow waterline. This is from Beauty Creations. These are actually wonderful. So good. There we go. If my nose looks red and it looks like I've been crying, I was, but it wasn't out of sadness or joy. I had a hair in my eye, and not a Jean Bean hair either. I don't know what got in my eye, but it was giving cracking. All right, so yesterday when I filmed the video that I filmed, I noticed that my double wear was actually a little too light for me, and I am going to fix that today. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's just it's a little smidgy too light for me. See that? Just a smidgy. It's better over here, but towards here, it's too light. But wait, we can fix that. I feel like that should be my new slogan. I'm gonna grab Sunny Flash, the by Terry. This one's still on the website, and I'm pretty sure it's going fast. I don't like hype, but it's happening. We just have to face it. And now I mixed it with the double wear that's left here on my hand. Much better. I'm just gonna mix in some Sunny Flash here. And remember, it's a serum. It can mix in beautifully. It's so thin. It's so thin. Just think of it as mixing in a little bit of pigment and a little bit of skincare to your foundation. Now that's much better. Perfect match. Just gave it a little bit more depth. Okay, you're gonna need a big fluffy brush. This one's pretty spicy. This is the E29. And we're gonna grab the smallest amount of foundation. And now we're gonna take that and tap it through here. Tapping it around that yellow. Tap it up here. And then with whatever's left, we're gonna take it this way. And it's even gonna blend this black eyeshadow even more. You see that? Let's add a lash. These are Faux Devilish from Lava Beauty. Super spicy. Okay, I wanna go extra full coverage. I really like this Huda concealer, but it's full coverage. Full coverage. Full coverage. The color's great though. This is the shade, let me double check. Meringue, I wanna say. Marmalade. I knew it was something delicious. So I'm gonna put that underneath my eyes, some down my nose. Again, I'm going full coverage. I do not do this every single day. Recently, I've just been putting a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes, but I'm just having some fun. Just having fun with makeup. I'm gonna grab my Anissa Beauty Angle Concealer Brush. I'm gonna start to work that in. So I have this little gift set. One's full size, and then there's these two small ones here from Rare Beauty. And I'm trying to decide. I think I want a little bit darker blush. Maybe not. Maybe we'll just go with this one. These are a little difficult to learn how to apply, but let's do it really quickly. Zero powder on my face. Just with these, just don't even worry about powder till after you get it on your face. I'm going to do a dot here. That's quite a bit, but we're gonna mix it with the concealer here that I just had. I'm sure that y'all have seen this. I'm definitely and I'll also know that nothing I ever do, I'm trying to ever claim as my own. Wonderful artists have done this so many times before me, but if it hasn't been talked about, that's what I'm here about. You might not know. So I'm gonna grab something really quickly to mix. So now I'm just mixing it together. And you want more blush than you have concealer. And the reason we do this is because these are known for drying so quickly and they're so pigmented. So doing it this way, you're still gonna have beautiful pigment, but you're gonna have a lot more blending time. You see how pigmented that is? After we kind of took it down a little bit. But it's gonna be so beautiful once you set with the powder on top, because I'm gonna do the MAC powder foundation as well. So we can get a little bit more out of hand. When you know you're gonna use a little bit more than powder than usual, go heavy under your powders and it's gonna be gorgeous. Just lovely. I'm excited for y'all to see how this turns out. Blends so much easier this way. C41. I'm gonna do She Glam powder today because I didn't want pink. Just switching it up. I love this powder. If you're looking for an extremely affordable powder, I love this one. Look at how pretty that is now. It just kind of blurs the blush. MAC Powder Plus Powder Foundation. This is N5. I'm using the same blush brush that we used. And I'm just gonna start to set the outer perimeter of my face. I have a video on powders. I didn't set there. I only set underneath my eyes and a little bit through here. But I have a video on powders and why I use them on different parts of my face and what they do. So make sure that you check that out. It's just a few posts back. Look at how smooth that looks. So this is from Shiseido and I'd never tried it. This is my first time trying it. Watch it just melt into the skin. Are we on to something here? Why is it always the spicy price stuff? No, that's not true because the powder I just use is very affordable. I'm always mixing it up, but you know what? This is really pretty and I like how much red is in it. I love red in bronzers because that's what color the sun normally makes us. It turns us a little red. It's bad, but that's actually what looks more natural. Pressing it through here just so everything can flow. And then I'll just kind of bronze the sides of my nose and across my nose a little bit. I don't contour, but you do want to have a little bit of bronze there so it's not just a little situation there with nothing on it. I think I'll just do a thin line of this Shiseido liner. This is the gray one. I don't know, I think I might smudge it a little bit. I'm just gonna grab an E26 and smudge that a little bit underneath here. And all I did to extend this was that. These are great. I absolutely need to do a black lip and the gold sparkly gloss. I have to, but I want to film it. I'm excited. I'm actually going to try this. This is the new Melt Cosmetics black lipstick. And then they actually came out with these, which we're going to test these out too. But there's not a true gold. Here they are. There's 3 of them. Oh, that seems about right. They're really cool. Also want to say, pretty sure that we started a trend here with sparkly glosses and then putting that on top of black lipstick. We did that, y'all. Wait, is this one or is this one more pink? No, this one's a little bit too orange, but it's really cool. Look at how pretty that is. Wow, that's interesting. Pretty. I'm excited to try these. We'll have to try these out next week. All right, I'm gonna hop off and film the lip. I'm actually gonna film in the video nude because y'all like to see these with nude lips too. Oh my gosh, my camera focuses. I don't think I've done these since my camera focuses. I love it. This is the shade Angel, by the way. But I need you to help me pick which lip you like better with this look. So this is my new favorite black lipstick, that's for sure. Just look at that sparkle. So both lips are gonna have this gold gloss. Okay, wait a second. We can't do this unless you put on your makeup seatbelts. I can't remember if I've done this gloss with black. Oh, that is so pretty. But I feel like I have. Favorite part? I don't think I'll ever get over this sparkle. Ever. It even matches my eyeshadow. Now let's try it with the nude lip. I've definitely never seen this on top of nude. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. It just elevated our nude lip. Now I don't know what my favorite is. I think this one is my fave, but tell me your fave in the comments.